How do the different sexual personalities overcome blocks to intimacy? Now, this is going to be kind of a trick question. So you have the two different types. Think of it again on a continuum. Nobody's only one and only the other. We tend to have a blending of both qualities of sexual personalities. But in general, how does each one overcome any blocks to intimacy, blocks to wanting to have sex? We could also say that. So, and I said it's a little bit of a trick question because there's one partner, maybe you're that partner, that tends to have a lot of what I call speed bumps, a lot of things in their life that have to be a certain way, little boxes that have to be checked before they want to have sex. Could be stressors in their life. Maybe it's the kids, maybe it's the job, maybe it's whatever. But it's different for everybody. But they have a lot of things that have to be checked off before they might initiate sex. If they initiate sex at all, they tend to be the one that initiates sex less. But if they do, they need to have all those boxes checked off and the speed bumps mostly or totally gone. But also, it's removing as many of those speed bumps, those blocks to intimacy, to sexual fulfillment. So they might be in the middle of sex and like, okay, they're like, yeah, this is great, but maybe they don't have an orgasm because they still have some blocks to fully releasing and fully being present. This person, the personality, sexual personality, also tends to be the one that's less likely to feel their emotions in their body, they're less connected to their body than to the physical sensations in their body. So they might have to really mentally focus on what's happening in the certain spots. And maybe they have a lot of fantasies or whatever that have to be a certain way, things done a certain way. Whereas their partner, here's the trick part of it, maybe doesn't have any blocks to intimacy, to sexual intimacy. They can be on their deathbed. They're like, I am good to go for one more before I die. They don't care. They could have just broken their leg. They're deathly ill. They're just whatever. And it's like, yep, I'm ready for it. This is doesn't matter on gender. They just tend to be open to sex or ready for sex at any time. So they might not have any blocks, but they should be aware of their partner's blocks. So they can maybe help their partner eliminate those speed bumps ahead of time if you plan ahead, and just kind of know what they are, making sure everything's safe and it's they're not thinking about their job or the kids they're taking care of or whatever it is. So learn about your partner's blocks, barriers, speed bumps, as I said, I like to call it, so you can minimize them and just focus on each other and have the anxiety, have the stress away. And so you both can focus on not only the other person's body, but on, especially for the one partner, on their own body and what they're actually experiencing outside of their head. If you have any questions, put them below. Otherwise, reach out to me if you want some personal help on getting you and your partner back on track so that your sex drives are not there. They're maybe somewhere, similar. So you actually have a fulfilling sex life. Reach out to me and we'll get that handled. I'll see you on the next video.